I'm Angie and welcome to Yoga with Angie. And today I'm coming to you from the very humid and warm state of South Carolina. And I'm just going to do a nice little flow. Whether you're waking up in the morning, you're just feeling sore and just kind of blah, or midday, you need a little pick-me-up. Today is going to be yoga to feel your best. So whatever that may be for you today, you just need a nice little short practice to give you a pick-me-up in some way. This practice is for you today. So get into something comfortable, grab your mat, and I'll meet you here. We're going to start in a bridge pose. So you're going to be flat on your back, shoulders down and back, palms facing flat down. So you want to draw your shoulder blades down on the mat. Bring your heels right underneath your seat. Feet press firmly onto your mat. As you inhale, squeeze the glutes and inner thighs and lift those hips high and continue to draw those shoulder blades down. So as you lift your hips, you're squeezing those glutes and inner thighs just like you have a block in between those inner thighs. Today I don't have a prop, but you could just imagine squeezing a ball between those inner thighs. That's where you get the ability to find that lift with that strength of the glutes and inner thighs. So as you find that lift, inhale as you lift. Exhale, bring those hips back down to your mat. Inhale, squeeze the glutes and inner thighs, press down through the center of the heels and lift. Exhale, draw down. Let's take one more here. Inhale, lift, squeeze. And here just hold, draw those shoulder blades down, interlace those fingers, maybe right underneath your seat if that feels good. Press down through those heels, find a higher lift here. Drive down through the heels, squeeze the glutes and inner thighs, hold here for 3, 2, last one. And slowly as you exhale, release those hips down onto your mat. Bring those knees into your chest and give yourself a big squeeze, a giant hug. Kind of roll yourself side to side. Give yourself a lot of love. Tell yourself it's going to be a great day. In your mind, visualize how you want to feel today. Do you want to feel patient? Do you want to feel happy? Do you just want to feel relaxed? Whatever it may be, just visualize that word, that thought. Hold it there in your mind. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, breathe it out into the world. 2 inhale. And 4 count exhale. 2 count inhale. And 4 count exhale. Take your right hand to your right knee, left hand to your left knee. And just take those knees and draw them away from the midline of the body. So squeeze them into the chest and draw them away like you're drawing circles in the sky. So whether you're doing this indoors, outdoors, maybe you visualize that place. That's your favorite place that you most likely want to be. And then reverse the circle. Knees come out, back, and around. One more here. And then go ahead and drop that left foot flat on your mat. Flex out that right leg, flex out the foot. Interlace your fingers right at the top of the knee, right behind the knee. So as you inhale, flex the foot, engage the quad. So really find that length in the right side leg. If you want to take that left leg long here, go ahead. Just make sure your back is nice and flat here. So as you exhale, drive those toes into the crown of the head. Keep flexing into the foot, or you can keep this left foot planted, whichever you prefer. One more deep breath in. And exhale. And go ahead and take that right leg, cross it over the left knee, and then interlace the fingers, bring that left knee into your chest, and just kind of shake it out, right to left. Keep those feet nice and flexed. As you exhale, maybe you're taking that right knee to the inside of that right thigh, pressing it away. It's always my favorite here. Continue those nice, deep, long breaths in and out. And go ahead and drop that left foot, cross the right leg over the left, bring those knees into the chest, and drop them over to the left side of your body. Find a supine twist here. Right shoulder draws into your mat, gaze comes over that right shoulder, deep breath in. And as you exhale, maybe take that left hand to guide those knees down the opposite direction. This is also great too if you're having some digestion issues. If you want to just feel better, reduce that belly bloat, this is also great. Doing a lot of these twists allows your body to cleanse and detoxify, eliminate toxins in the body. One more deep breath in here. And continue to draw that right shoulder into the mat as you continue to twist that torso. And next inhale, come back through center, uncross those legs. Take that left leg, extend it long. Flex into that left foot. Engage that left quad. Fan out those feet. And as you exhale, draw that left knee into the chest. So deep breath in. Press that heel like you're trying to stomp into the ceiling. And as you exhale, maybe start to draw that left knee into the chest, opening up the back side of that left side hamstring. As you exhale, continue to draw that knee into the nose. Nice and slow. One more breath here. And as you exhale, cross that left ankle over the right knee, interlace the fingers, and bring that right knee into the chest, guiding that left knee away with that left elbow. So you're feeling that left side glute and hip open. And continue to draw that right knee into the chest. Keeping those feet nice and flexed. Maybe rolling it out. I always just find this to be so relaxing. Especially great with this wonderful tropical breezy air. So those of you in warm climates, get outside and do this practice. And then go ahead and drop that right foot flat on your mat. Cross the left leg over the right. And bring those knees super tight into the chest and let them fall over to the right side of your mat. Left shoulder draws into the mat. Take your gaze over that left shoulder. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, find that deeper twist. Once again, breathing through. Continue to draw that breath out through the base of the spine, finding that deep supine twist. Oh man, that was pretty scary. Hopefully nothing hits me in the face. All right, let's take one more breath here. And as you inhale, come back to center. Uncross those legs, bring those knees into the chest. That was actually really scary. I'm looking at this big limb that fell. Anyways. So, one more big deep breath in here. And let's gently start to roll ourselves up. And then pause here in that boat position. So you want to make sure your hands are just behind your knees. Drive your chin and chest forward. Open up the chest, draw those shoulder blades down and back. Keep the chest nice and open here. And maybe remove your hands here. Deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Maybe extend those legs long or keep them bent. Draw those shoulder blades down and back. So I love starting with core work because it makes us feel strong right from the beginning. So it automatically empowers you, gives you energy and focus. So finding that breath, driving into that breath, using that breath as your focus to keep you nice and strong, helping you feel capable, energized. One more deep breath in here. And exhale, bring the knees into the chest and come into a tabletop position. So in our tabletop position, let's start with some cat-cow stretches. So starting with the palms directly underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, drop the belly, drive the chin and chest forward. Exhale, round out the spine. Bring the belly button into the base of the spine. Peel those shoulder blades away from those ears. One more inhale. Open up the chest. Exhale, round it out. And then meeting back here in a tabletop position. Start by pressing that left palm into the mat, right palm reaches to the sky, rotate that right shoulder open, draw that left hip towards the midline of the body. Deep breath in, really deep reach as you draw that right shoulder back. And as you exhale, right shoulder comes all the way down to your mat, drops onto your mat, cheek comes to mat, maybe left arm extends long. If you want to engage the core a little bit more here, you can extend that left leg, holding here. Pressing into that left palm, deep breath in, engage that low belly. Just taking it all in. Remembering that word again, breathing it in and breathing it out. And slowly bringing that left knee back to meet the right. Left palm comes underneath that left shoulder. Coming back up into your tabletop position. Let's just work the core a little bit more, extending that right arm forward, holding here, head in line with the spine. Take that left leg long, deep lift here. So engage that low belly, make sure that left hip is in line with the right. Inhale, lift, maybe 1 inch, foot, heel, and palm, and as you exhale, lower 1 inch. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. One more here, inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Bring that right palm down to meet the left. Come back into your tabletop position, shake it out, press down through that right palm, left palm comes to the sky, reach, draw that left shoulder back, open up the shoulder, draw that left hip back, and as you exhale, left shoulder comes underneath the right elbow, right arm extends long, find that deep reach. Now take that left leg or right leg long here. If you want to find that really nice long line, engage that low belly here. Once again, finding that core work, making you feel nice and strong and capable. Bringing back that energy, forcing your body to work a little bit here. So we really want to start to activate and ignite those core muscles, waking up the body. One more breath here. And as you exhale, right knee comes down to meet the left, right palm comes back in line with the shoulders coming back into your tabletop position. Head in line with your spine here, left arm comes long, engage that low belly, right leg extends back, holding here. So take that right hip, draw it back down in line with the left. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, maybe come down an inch. Inhale, lift an inch. Exhale, come down. One more inhale, lift. And as you exhale, bring that left palm down to meet the left shoulder. Take those knees apart, toes together. And as you exhale, sit back into those heels, extend those arms long. Pressing down through those palms, maybe roll out the forehead, right to left. Just give yourself a minute here. Draw into that breath. Centering ourselves here on this mat. This day, forgetting about what happened in the past. Forget about what's happening moving forward and focusing right here, right now on your mat. Letting that word come into mind. Whether it's patient, grateful, present, whatever it may be, breathing it in and breathing it out into the world. One more breath here. Ready, slowly rising back up. Let's just come onto our heels, sit onto our heels here. Draw those shoulder blades down and back. Let's take a few shoulder rolls. So take those shoulders up, back, and around. and then reverse it. All the way forward and back. And then draw those shoulder blades down away from the ears and take that right ear towards the right shoulder. Let the head fall heavy. Opening up that left side of the neck. Keeping that spine nice and long. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, drop the left ear over towards the left shoulder, opening up the right side of the neck. Inhale, come back to center. Reach and extend those arms overhead. Grab opposite elbows. Draw those elbows back, opening up the chest, keeping the spine nice and tall here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw those elbows back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw those elbows back. Inhale, reach and extend those arms overhead and bring those palms right behind you. As you inhale, open up the chest, draw those shoulder blades back. Let the head fall back, bringing the chin to the sky. Press down through those fingertips. Deep breath in. And exhale, one more inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the chest in towards the thigh. Find your narrow leg child's pose. Let the crown of your head fall heavy onto your mat. Relax your neck and shoulders. Let those elbows fall to the sides, tops of the palms facing up on your mat. Let's take one deep breath in here. And exhale. And then slowly working your way up into a tabletop position. And then take that right foot to meet the left at the top of your mat. Let your head fall heavy here. Relax the neck and shoulders. Interlace those fingers right behind the head. Just shake it out. You're just applying a little bit of pressure with those palms. You're not really pressing into the base of the skull. Just applying a little bit of pressure here. Maybe bend into the right knee, bend into the left. One more breath here. And release those palms down to your mat. Slowly rise up one vertebra at a time. Slowly rise up one vertebra at a time. And as you exhale, find your fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, shake it out. And as you exhale, take a big giant step back into plank pose, tuck that tailbone under, and then slowly work your way down to your mat. Palms directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale, mini cobra, peel the chin and chest off your mat. And as you exhale, take your child's pose, knees wide, heels together. Sink back into those heels. One more breath here. And when you're ready, moving into a downward dog. So curling those toes under, lifting the hips high, and just kind of pedaling those heels out right to left. Working through the ankles. This is where I love to get that ankle stretch. So needed. Squeezing the inner elbows and letting the head fall between the biceps. And just kind of take that gaze right to left. We take the head forward and back. Just kind of playing here. And when you're ready, take a big giant step to the top of your mat. Squeeze the glutes and inner thighs. And as you inhale, come up into your high lunge. Press back into that left heel. Deep breath in, find that reach. Exhale, right arm comes back, left arm forward, take your gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, left arm comes back, right arm forward. Drop that left heel, squeeze the inner thighs together. Start to extend that right leg, drive the torso forward, and then take your bend as you take that right hand to the inside of the right ankle, extending that left arm to the sky. As you inhale, draw that left shoulder back, opening up the chest, the right inner thigh, and draw that left hip back. And slowly bring it all the way back down, bend into that right knee, flip that back foot, and heel toe that right foot all the way to the right side of your mat. Flip that left toe. As you inhale, open up the chest. Take that right hand to the right knee. Take a twist over that right shoulder. Deep breath in, long spine here, and as you exhale, take your gaze a little bit deeper over that right elbow. Inhale, come back to center. Heel toe that right foot all the way to the right side of your mat. Maybe roll onto the outside of that right toe and gently start to work yourself down onto your elbows. Let your chest fall super heavy here. As you just kind of let that right knee bow out, so you're opening up that right hip, that right inner thigh. Relax into the neck and shoulders and just let the head fall heavy here. Deep breath in and exhale. And when you're ready, slowly walking those palms back up to the inside of that foot. Heel toe that right foot back. Keep both palms to the inside of that right foot. Flip that, take that left knee off of your mat. Rotate that back heel down. Right palm presses down into your mat. Left palm comes to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, draw that left shoulder back. And as you inhale, come back through center. Take that right foot, align it between the palms, and start to shift your weight forward into that right foot. So just try to find that momentum. I like to bring my fingers all the way to the front of my mat here, maybe about a palm's distance in front of my right foot, and then gently hop up onto that right foot, extend that left leg long, bring the chest in towards the thigh, nose in towards the knee. So let's just drop that left foot down, lift and lower. So maybe just about an inch, squeezing into that left glute, also opening up that right side hamstring. One more here. And then as you exhale, drop that left foot back down, right foot meets the left in your plank, and slowly work down to your mat. Palms pressed just directly underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift your chin and chest off your mat. Peel the shoulder blades away from your ears. And then as you exhale, knees wide, come back into your child's pose. Let your head fall heavy. Let's continue those deep breaths in and out. Really release, let the hips sink back into the heels on the exhale. And when you're ready, working your way back into your downward dog. So curl those toes under, and you want to lift your hips high, press down through those palms, lift those hips nice and high, pedal through those feet. Let your head fall between the biceps. And then when you're ready, take that left foot to the front of your mat. Squeeze those thighs together and come up into your high lunge on the left side. Press back into that right heel. Inhale, reach and extend those arms overhead. Left arm comes back, right arm comes forward. Gaze comes over that left shoulder as you find that rotational twist in the trunk. Inhale, come back to center. Reach and extend those arms overhead. Right arm comes back, left arm comes forward. Deep breath in. Draw your right shoulder back. Press into that right heel. Inhale, come back up to center. Deep breath in. Actually, we're holding here. Right arm comes back, left arm forward. Start to extend that left leg long, drop that right heel, drive the chest forward, left hand comes to the inside of that left ankle as you drive that right shoulder back. Deep breath in, and exhale. So you're feeling that opening of the left inner thigh and hamstring. Deep breath in, and exhale. One more breath here. And as you exhale, bend into that knee. Bring both palms right down to your mat, and then heel toe that left foot just slightly off to the left side of your mat. Drop that right heel, right arm comes to the side, left hand plants. Drive that right shoulder back, deep breath in, and exhale. One more breath here. And as you exhale, take both hands down to your mat. Drop that left or right knee, heel toe that left foot all the way off to the left side of your mat. Plant that right palm, left palm comes right on the knee. Find that trunk twist over the left elbow. Deep breath in, exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Come back to center and let that left foot just kind of bow out to the left side and work your way down onto your elbows. Relax the neck and shoulders, let the head fall heavy. Continue to relax into the neck and shoulders. When you're ready, slowly walk those palms back up and heel toe that left foot so it's right between the palms. Curl that back toe under, lift the heel, and just start to shift your weight forward. Again, bringing those palms to the front of your mat, and then kick that right leg extended back, drive the nose into the knees, chest in towards the thighs, and find your standing splits. Now square off your hips, drop that right leg down an inch and up an inch, squeezing into that right side glute, lift and lower. Last one here, and slowly take that right leg back to meet the left, finding your fold at the front of your mat. Once again, let's just grab, interlace the fingers right behind, right at the base of the neck, the base of the skull, relaxing into the neck and shoulders, and just let those elbows fall in here. And when you're ready, release those palms. Let your head fall heavy as you inhale, slowly rise up. One vertebrae at a time. Bring those palms overhead. And as you exhale, palms at heart center. So find your breath in here. Drive those shoulder blades down and back. So you're going to take that right heel into the seat. Draw that right knee down. And start to drive your chest forward. So from here, if you want to flip that palm, so it comes right behind the foot, extending that left arm long, get you to drive the chest forward, breathing into that left standing leg. If it's too much here, you can always just take just the heel into the seat and drive the knee down. One more breath here. And release that right foot, inhale. Reach those arms to the sky. Exhale, palm start center. Same thing, left side. Left heel comes into the seat. Start to bring the chest forward. And depending on what pose you're working into today, if it's dancers, bring your chest forward. Continue to drive into that right foot. Breathing into that right side standing leg. Or just stay here with the heel into your seat, either one. Release both feet down to the mat. Inhale, big deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, step back into your plank pose. And slowly chaturanga all the way down to your mat. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, press back into your child's pose, knees wide. Let your head fall heavy here.
pause here and just give yourself a few moments to breathe. Or you can end in a seated position. It's your choice.
I'm going to end in a seated position so you can hear me, but you can stay in child's pose if that pose serves you today. Otherwise, if you're going to come to a seated position, come into whatever position is comfortable. Draw those shoulder blades down and back. Let's take a few breaths here and send out into the world today this feeling that we want to exuberate and come from our body, our mind, to help us feel our best. So we have the power to control that with every breath we take. We can either respond or react to the situations, the people around us. And let's choose to feel our best today. Let's choose to put our best foot forward. Respond in a calm, loving way. Treat our bodies with kindness, respect, and love. Treat others the same. And watch as things unfold around us and the day just goes better just with that mindset. Let's close out the practice. One deep breath in and one audible exhale. Bringing those thumbs to your third eye. I thank you for your practice today. May light, love, and energy follow you throughout this day, and may you exude that light and love throughout the rest of your day. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.